Seems like this weekend was a really good weekend to be outside and enjoy that weather.
Yeah.
It was windy and breezy because when I went last year, it was hot.
Really, I went a few years ago, it was cold.
Oh,
I know.
See, you just get a mixed bag there of the
Much
weather
more
options.
likely to be hot though,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
And this upcoming weekend looks pretty good, but there is at least a chance of rain. I don't see a big washout for any particular day, but it may not be as completely smooth sailing.
And I feel like people who go to Jazz Fest keep their ponchos and their umbrellas
Yeah.
ready in case it rains. They know what they're getting into.
That's right. They know there's that chance. I know. And it depends on what group you want to see and what day you're planning on going and things like that. But yes, it does look okay. I'll show you that in a second. It does look kind of nice outside. We've definitely had bright sunshine at times and then mixed with very cloudy periods as well. So that mix of sun and clouds, very typical for this time of year and even into the summer. Well, our temperature right now at 81 in New Orleans, feeling just a touch warmer because of that bit of higher mugginess that we've had. Temperatures in the 70s to about 80 right now, and our winds still pretty elevated, maybe not quite as gusty as yesterday, but you can see sustained winds near 15 to 20 miles per hour, and our gusts more like about 25 to 30 or so right now. We're still officially under a wind advisory for the next couple of hours until 8 p.m., and that's just to account for those gusts up to about 30 or so miles per hour. Satellite and radar pretty quiet, but we have had this little stream of some very small showers riding up from the south around our Mississippi areas and in fringes of St. Tammany Parish. But of course, the focus when we zoom out is the big area here, which is still part of this system that just has been going and going all week across. Well, last night it was more so Oklahoma and Kansas into Missouri, and now we're seeing this part of the area of East Texas with tornado warnings active right now, and that severe risk still elevated for tonight. This takes us to about sunrise tomorrow. That's how long this map goes. So as it moves to the east, we are expecting it to weaken. So that's a good thing for us. I want to show you tomorrow, though, we are at that level 1 risk of severe storms. So essentially, we might have a warning or two. We might see a wind gust that's a bit high with some spots of these thunderstorms, but it's not really looking like a high chance for severe weather tomorrow. We will be at that lower risk, 1 out of the 5 risk categories. So not too bad, but again, we'll want to be prepared. We'll be watching really closely, and it looks mostly like afternoon tomorrow, although it could be as early as about midday or lunchtime. This is through tonight. We're in the 70s. We've got a few clouds. Tomorrow morning, I think the commute is fine. Don't have to worry about rain early in the day. This is by 8 a.m. We're in the 70s with clouds. The earliest we may see some of these showers or a few storms pop up is maybe around 10, 11 a.m. Not completely set in stone, but that's how it's looking. It'll be warm and breezy, and then around 2 might be when things start to get a bit more active. Again, timing could shift a little bit, but this is just the general idea. I've been saying between about noon and 5 p.m. for the bulk of the rain. We'll fast forward to 3 and 4 p.m. That might be some of the roughest weather for New Orleans with the heavier rain and thunder and lightning. And then as we move towards 6 and 7, this is already out of here. Our temperatures by that point mainly around 70. As far as flooding rain goes, we're not really looking for that, but the blues do show up to about an inch plus for rain totals tomorrow, and then higher amounts in the reds and purples up to about 2 or 3, maybe even 4 inches in western Louisiana. We'll see. If this comes all at once, it might cause a bit of ponding in some roads or those underpasses you know about that do get that kind of rain during or flooding during these rain events, but it's not a whole lot of rain that we're seeing. Again, maybe up to an inch or 2. So north and south shore lows tonight, quickly 70 or so. Less windy tonight, but still a bit breezy, not completely calm at all. Tomorrow will be breezy, but not quite as gusty. Winds up to about 18 miles per hour. And we are looking for that rain chance to ramp up again by late morning, midday, especially through the afternoon. I think 3 or 4 might be the most active, 2, 3, 4. And then there's less rain as we head past that. Quick check on Jazz Fest next weekend. As I was saying, we have at least a chance of rain Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's not very high, but there might be a brief time where you get a spotty shower, maybe even a brief storm. But again, not looking terrible. It'll be humid and highs in the middle 80s, so that warm feel will certainly be here for the second weekend of Jazz Fest too.